And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeAndre Ayton.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Here we go. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for the Lakers, we've got Jake LaRavia. Marcus Smart is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's James. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here is Harris. They really need more from him in that loss to the Clippers. But Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Duren sets the screen for Harris. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. The 3, the rebound by the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Now here is Harris after Luka Doncic's miss. Pass to Duren. Here's Thompson. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. And again, it's the Pistons missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Shoots from the line. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And slam dunk by Harris.
I'll tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Doncic right side for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's field, but not who you want to leave open.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. That shot off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now here is Harris after LeBron James's miss. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Doncic with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Here's Smart. They get the rebound. Back to Doncic. Pass to LaRavia. off target from three-point range. The Pistons trail it. And Thompson kicks to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now Thompson. Lock at 6. Here's Cunningham. Yep, that one goes.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now, here's Doncic. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. On the wing, Harris. He's defended by LaRavia. Harris looking it over. And it's Thompson with the jam. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. Do you like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. And Detroit has possession after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Back to Harris. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. And Smith subbed in for Marcus Smart. Doncic passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Pass to Harris. Duran with the screen on Vanderbilt. Here's the floater. And Harris lays it up and in. Harris has got 10 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Cans it from downtown. He's got 6.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Lakers with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Dalton Knecht comes in for Jake LaRavia. And James subbed in for Doncic. Then for the Pistons, Holland comes in for Asar Thompson. And Ivy subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Here's Holland. Last game we saw him score 14. Here's Duran.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Here's Smith, trailing by 4. Pass to Kleber. Here's Knecht. 3-pointer. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ivy. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Smith finds Kleber. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Hasn't made one yet. Ivy passes to Harris, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Knecht in the corner. Hits the 3-point bomb.
You have to stay attached to connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
In the corner, Smith with it. Off target from outside. And so it's Detroit holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Dalton Connect is out there with Smith. And it's Kleba in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line. Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
James driving. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
Green finds Stewart. Here's Sasser. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw. Levert's checked in for Marcus Sasser. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Pistons. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Picked off in midair. From deep LeBron. And LeBron nails the 3.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Stewart kicks to Levert. All alone. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And Levert showing how confident he is in his jumper. He's got a nice soft release and is a very skilled guard.
James in the post, guarded by Green. Kleba sets the screen for Connect. It's hauled in by Stewart.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. Reed is checked in for Detroit. Reed a screen on Doncic. Holland. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
James finds Smith. Over in the corner, Doncic. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Ivy. They grab their own miss. Pass to Green. Launches a three. The shot misses. Well, for Detroit, their last game, a loss to Los Angeles.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
The Pistons making a change here. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Robinson's checked in for Holland. And it's Cunningham in for Javonte Green. Here's Cunningham. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Ayton, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Ayton. That one drops for him. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Thompson outside. Ivy a screen on Smith. And Thompson kicks to Ivy. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ivy's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Doncic with the bucket.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Ivy, no one around him, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his third season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 10. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
In the corner, it's James. Cunningham against Doncic. Back to LeBron. From past the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in, and Duren slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Fires the three. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from James.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Harris. 12 points for him. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Doncic. In the dunk by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Cunningham dishes it to Thompson. Pass to Harris. Back to Thompson. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Hey, the Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you guys.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. Smart comes in for Smith. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. In the third spot, the Pistons.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
Now, here's Thompson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too. You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Pass to Harris, to the paint. Shot to stop the run, and Duren slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Doncic finds Ayton. Here's LaRavia. Lets the three fly. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. LaRavia's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. Now, here's Cunningham. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Thompson from long range. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He's off on the second. And he nails the third. Here's Doncic. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers ahead. They lead by 1. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high field goal percentage, and that's exactly what's happened here. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 1-point game. On the court for the Pistons, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Good work defensively by Smart.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Over in the corner, LaRavia. Oh, good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Thompson, a screen on LeBron. Robinson for 3. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Doncic. It's Doncic battling down low.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Tell you what, seems like everything he's putting up is finding the net, and right now, Harris is simply balling out.
The Lakers trail. Doncic outside, over Cunningham. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harris passes to Thompson. Cunningham for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 9.
And defense has to guard Cade in the corner. He will take and make that shot.
Here's Laravia, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Lakers trail by 4. In the corner, it's James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Doncic with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Laravia. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's a... He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Doncic, again, Los Angeles.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Here's LeBron. LeBron carving out space inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. In the corner, it's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. LeBron James on the wing. Laravia with it. He's got 18. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Harris.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Robinson, that's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Smart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thompson in the corner. From beyond the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic against Cunningham. Kicks it out to James. It's up a 3. And again, the Lakers no good. Detroit's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Dalton Connect in for Smart. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Ivy's checked in. Harris outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You know, over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Vanderbilt a screen on Ivy. The 3 for Doncic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The kick out to LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. LeBron's got 26 points.
And with that three ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Pistons.
Outside for Robinson. Misses the three. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic with it. Robinson picks him up. Doncic, no good.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
On the wing, Harris. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Pistons have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And the call will be against Dalton Knecht. That is his first foul of the game. Stewart checked in for Detroit.
Detroit substitution. Number 28, Isaiah Stewart.
Thompson finds Harris. Harris draws the double. Pistons passing it around. Ivy with the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
LA's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Pass to Knecht. And the free ball is good. Knecht's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Knecht. He's got 6. Knecht's from three-point range.
That's why he's in this league. Knecht is deadly from deep.
Harris inside. Laravia is there. Harris finds Ivy. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Here's Knecht. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 13 points in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Kleber sets the screen for Doncic. Pass to Kleber. No good that time.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Pistons lead by 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And, well, Detroit shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Dalton Knecht is out there with Smith. And it's Kleber in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need
overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now, here's Ivy. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Stewart finds Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by James. Fast break, the Lakers. Smith for 3. Buries it from three-point range. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, Smith with it. Outside, James. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Holland with the rebound. Pistons trail by 4. They kick it out to Green. Drops in the tray. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And it's Smith missing. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Green, the pass to Cunningham. A 3-ball. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Trying his luck from deep. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
LeBron outside. Headed by Green. Back to James. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Holland. Vanderbilt with the steal. Smith inside, covered by Cunningham. Cunningham against Smith. Pass to Vanderbilt. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Holland, no good. LA's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots. And what a thing of beauty from James.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Now, here's Cunningham, and the shot goes down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Javonte Green. Robinson is subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thank you.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Here's Smith. Good, nice job down low. Smith's got 7 points for the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Duren with the screen on Smith. Cunningham looking around. There's the steal, and here's the fast break. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Pass to LeBron. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Smith missing. Pistons trail by 4. Robinson on the wing. Smith against Thompson. Rebounded by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Here's Cunningham. Oh, what a move! That one misses.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Now Harris.
I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome in adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
They want the ball in his hand when the situation calls for it.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of the leader.
Now Doncic. Duran pulls it down. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Pistons have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Cleared away by Ayton. Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Basket is good.
The bigger the moment, the more Harris wants the ball. Big time shot there. And he's comfortable in that role.
Now Smart. Doncic outside. Wrestlers a 3. That shot no good. Now Harris to take the lead, and he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
Smart outside. Doncic missed on the 3.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Beyond the arc. Robinson there for the rebound. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now, here's Doncic. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A 3-pointer. Good.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
You have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble a game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Aim both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Making all of those. Putting this game in the refrigerator.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And now they foul and stop the clock. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Doncic, and he does not hit. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tobias Harris.